This is a button from my grandmother's button tin. They were two the same. She used to cut off all the buttons of her old dresses and save them. She never threw anything away. I never knew my grandmother.
I used to tap dance at the end of the pier. I was in a troupe called the Irene Cosgrove Juveniles. I had a costume that was gold and red, and a top hat with a feather in it. I used to work all day doing cooking, and then every evening I'd go out tap dancing. I was in America during the first part of the war. It was the best thing I did in my 20s. Before I came home, I bought a wedding dress. It had a label in it that said, "Created in Hollywood." Not made in Hollywood, created in Hollywood. It was beautiful. They placed it in a gold box. My name was on it. Can you imagine that? I used to go dancing at the RAGROOF Theatre. They used to have a tea dance every weekday afternoon. We had a fashion time, and I think it cost $1 and $6, but that's included tea.
Take the ladies out to the White Pigeon on Cambridge Street for coffee. For cider, we take a travel dress. We used to drink 50-50, which was a quarter rough and a quarter sweet. And if you really wanted to get drunk, you'd have Perry. Yeah. That's what Hastings was all about in those days. Yes. Coffee bars and dancing.
What I always used to like about the matinee was having a lot to see. Unlike today, you've got your money's worth. 2 feature films, a cartoon, and races. There was the Cinema Deluxe and the Plaza, where you could buy a seat in the gods for only 4 old pence. Well, I'd just come in from doing my milk round, and all hell broke loose. I dashed to the front door to see R Street's gun firing at the plane as it flew overhead. It was heading towards Alexandra Park and Blacklands Church. I can remember reading this article in the local paper about at a wedding, and how the bride had saved a whole year's work of margarine by her dress. The bridesmaids, they all contributed 44 tokens for their dresses.
It was in June that summer that they reopened Hastings Beach for sunbathing, between 7:30 and sunset.
Men's suits were permitted no more than 3 buttons and 3 pockets, and certainly no turn-ups. Ladies' skirts could have no elastic, no waistbands, and no feathered belts. I used to dream about being picked out of the crowd, about being a famous singer or an actress, you know.
My best friend, Elsie Humphrey, she gave me this button, and she said, as long as I'll keep it, I'll always remember her. Walking along the prom, the deck chairs were available for just a few pence. Also, on a Sunday, at the bandstand in Alexandra Park, you could get Albert Davidson and his band playing. During the war, and that is when he met his fire Mabel. She came all the way from Bexhill, and he recalls Brighton Pier looking rather worn and isolated.
It was on that windswept afternoon that I asked Mabel to be my wife.
Later, when he was demobbed, with his first suit and a 10-bob note in his pocket, he came to live with Mabel and her parents. Those winter nights were long and drafty, with no fires and shadows creeping around the room. They often felt they could be swept up and taken out to sea.
And we march along together and we sing with all our might. We must all stick together, all stick together, and the clouds will soon roll by. We must all stick together, all stick together, never mind the old school tie. United we shall stand, whatever may befall, the richest in the land, the poorest of us all. We must all stick together, birds of a feather, and the clouds will soon roll by. Whatever may befall, the richest in the land, the poorest of us all, we must all stay together. First hold hands around the ground, we'll soon all find.
Let's go, girls. See you in there.
People used to come from miles to go out dancing in Hastings. There was this one lady, she lived in Bexhill. She'd come home from work, put her careless in, then cycle all the way to Hastings. By the time she got to the dance, her hair would have dried. I don't know what she did with her bike.
And I was those little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a queen, as though it may seem to me that everything, the mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes in the stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love.
Make do and mend to make those clothes last longer. Clothes simply have to last longer these days. But only the clever woman can make them last well. If you want to feel happy in your clothes, as long as you have them, start looking after them straight from the beginning. Here are some hints to help you. Keep a lookout for those loose buttons or other fastenings, frayed buttonholes, split seams, and mend them at once.
Dear Mabel, it's been 5 months since I first arrived at this garrison. Time has flown quickly, even though we are starting to get bored. The corporal told us yesterday that being in the army is is 90% boredom and 10% sheer terror.
Cinema, every Saturday, there used to be this thing called the penny rush. You pay a penny and then dash like hell to get the best seat.
This can't last. This misery can't last. I must remember that and try to control myself. Nothing lasts, really. Neither happiness nor despair. Not even life lasts very long. There'll come a time in the future when I shall remember it was me. And I can look back and say quite peacefully and cheerfully how silly I was. No, I don't want that time to come ever. I want to remember every minute. Always. Always to the end of my days. No, I can't let someone else see.
I love you, sir.
You'd better study, because if you study, you play, and if you play, you win what you wanted.
You're sure? That's...
Well, you'd better finish that translation, and we'll go through it all night.
Allez, c'est tout le monde. I want you to promise me something.
What is it?
Unemotional, but not delicate at all. We're neither of us free to love each other. There's too much in the way. There's too time. There's too time. What happened to ordinary people?
I want you to promise me something. I want you to promise me something.
What is it?
You're going next Thursday.
Where?
Outside the hospital, 12:30.
All right, look.
Tout le monde
It's too time.
on a pas besoin d'argent. Les fleurs de printemps, les oiseaux qui chantent, ces belles choses sont tout pour moi, pour vous. Can come to everyone. The best things in life are free.
Is this the way it was?